Once upon a time, there was a abbot. The meaning of the abbot is a man who is the head of an abbey of monks. So he used to live in his house in a grand style, and millions of people, noble person, sit and dine with him daily. And there was a king of London. And when he heard about him that there is another person who is more rich than him, he told him to, he invited the abbot to come in his empire. He told to the abbot to take everything from his village and go to another country. But the abbot told that I'll not. So then the king told to the abbot that, okay, let's find the result of the thing that you will gonna go from this city, or I will not, if you want this bet, so then I'll not say anything to you. He told, you just have to answer my 3 questions. What were those 3 questions? Those 3 questions were, first, how long the king shall live. Second, how long or how soon he will ride a round of the world, in how many hours. And the third, what the king thought. So the abbot told, okay, I'll answer, but king, you'll just have to give me time of 2 weeks to answer these 3 questions. The king was willing to give him the time of 2 weeks. So the abbot was worried about those 3 questions, as he didn't know the answer of 3 questions. So he went to Oxford and Cambridge University to find the answers, if any wise professor or teacher could help him in finding the answers of these 3 questions. But nobody helped him. And then he thought that now he don't have any more time. So he decided to bid a goodbye to his knights and his soldiers, I mean the monks. When he was going, he met his shepherd, and the shepherd told, why are you too much worried? So he told him all the matter, what happened at London, the I'm not able to recognize what I'm trying to say. What he told to king and what king told to him. So then the abbot told him whole scenario. Then the abbot told, shepherd told that I can help you, I can save you. As the king also told to abbot, if he could not give the answers of those 3 questions after 2 weeks, so then his head will be cut off. He will gonna lose his life. So the shepherd told to the abbot that I can save you. He told how. There is another thing that I wanted to tell you in this story, that shepherd and abbot, they look like quite alike, like their face quite similar. Their face were quite similar. So he told, I will go and I'll go to London with your knight. You just have to give me your clothes and all knights and whatever. I'll go to London and I'll try to answer those 3 questions. And if I could not, so I will die in place of you. He told, okay, but I don't want you to die in place of me. So yeah, after 2 weeks, the shepherd went there. and the king was not able to recognize. Mean he he chef. Is he abbot? He has disguised as abbot, but in reality, he was shepherd. So he went there, and the king told that I want to again recognize you that could not, if you'll not be able to answer those three questions, you shall lose your head. He told, okay. So then he started giving the answer. First question. What was the first question? The first question was, how long he shall live? Mean how long the king will live. So the shepherd told that you will gonna live till your last breath. You're gonna live until your last breath. You're not going to die before your last breath, or you're not going to die after your last breath. He gave this answer very cleverly. So the king told, okay, now give me the answer of second question. He gave the answer of the second question, and he told that you'll have to start riding with sun. Let's take 7 a.m. 7 a.m. is the genuine time of the rising of sun. So he told that you'll have to wake up and start riding in the direction of the sun, and you'll have to ride until the sun rises again. If this is sun, you are riding like this with the sun until the sun rises again, and you will gonna find that you have ridden whole the world in 24 hours. The king told, okay, right. Now the third question. What he thought? I'm not able to recognize the last answer. What he gave to the king. He also the shepherd gave him the answer. I think it was right psychologically. So after then, the shepherd told that I am not abbot, I am shepherd, and I disguised as abbot. Now, after hearing this thing from the shepherd, the king was impressed. Why? He was not angry that why he has come to my empire and gave the three answers as discussed of abbot. He was impressed. Why? He was impressed because of the way he answered those three questions. He was impressed by the witty and the merry nature of the abbot. After that, the king told to shepherd that I want to make you the new abbot of the Canterbury. Canterbury was the town in which the real abbot, the old one, lived. Then the shepherd told to king that no, don't do this, because I didn't know how to write and read. He was illiterate, he was uneducated, but he helped a wise person to give the answer of those three questions. So after, and the last, the king rewarded him by giving the 4 pieces of silver every week until he lives, and also told to shepherd to inform the old abbot that he has brought free pardon from the king John. The king name was John. Thank you.